Why are we having this pushed again? I mean, it does need time, right?
Yeah, I think this is an important issue for the judge to determine. At the end of the day, I think it's really difficult for judges to put someone to detain a defendant pre-trial. At the end of the day, though, particularly with a case of this severity, the judge is weighing whether or not he obviously thinks that the defendant is going to flee, in this case Combs, or whether or not Combs is a danger to the community.
Right.
What the government is attempting to do now is to not only demonstrate that he's a risk of flight and that he's a danger to the community, but that continuously, since before even the investigation, Combs has been obstructing justice.
So if he doesn't make it this time, will a fifth bail attempt happen? You can keep trying and trying.
You can keep trying and trying, and he's probably going to go to the Second Circuit and do an appeal and see what the Court of Appeals has to say about it. Even if he doesn't win there, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to try.
Do you have a prediction?
I think given the seriousness of the offenses and the evidence that the government has proffered, it's unlikely that he's going to be released.
Rumors are spreading like wildfire. Sean, Diddy, Combs might be walking free sooner than expected. Sources close to the case claim his legal team is pulling off something big behind the scenes. With multiple bail denials, how could this even be possible? Diddy had already attempted to secure his release with a $50 million bail, but the court rejected it. Now, whispers suggest an even larger financial deal is in play, one so secretive that it's happening away from the public eye. What could possibly be worth more than $50 million to the courts? Behind closed doors, powerful figures have allegedly held private meetings discussing Diddy's fate. Some believe his release is already being negotiated, but the public isn't meant to know yet. The biggest shock? There's speculation that Diddy is cooperating with authorities, possibly handing over information on high-profile figures in music, business, and politics. But who would he betray to save himself? Even more suspicious, key evidence has suddenly gone missing. Security footage? Gone. Phone records? Sealed. And legal experts claim this isn't just coincidence. Someone is making moves to weaken the case against him. At the same time, reports have surfaced that Diddy's private jet in Miami is on standby, ready for immediate departure. Could his team already be planning his exit? Even inside the prison, something feels off. Inmates claim that Diddy has been acting unusually confident, hinting that he knows something the world doesn't. If true, what could be giving him this certainty? Meanwhile, some of the biggest names in the industry, artists, producers, and executives who were vocal about Diddy's case have suddenly gone silent. Are they being pressured to keep quiet, or do they already know what's coming? What's even stranger? Despite the explosive nature of the story, major media outlets aren't covering it. Some believe Diddy's media connections are suppressing the truth, controlling the narrative before his return. Adding to the mystery, a crucial witness scheduled to testify has vanished. No statements, no news, just gone. Coincidence? Or something much bigger? Meanwhile, social media is erupting with theories. The hashtag #FreeDiddy movement is growing, with fans believing he's being targeted unfairly. But at the same time, skeptics argue that he's too powerful to face real justice. Then, an unexpected twist. A leaked court document reveals a supposed clerical error in Diddy's legal paperwork. A mistake that, if acted upon, could see him released on a technicality. But was this an accident or a carefully executed move? And then, without warning, Diddy is transferred in the middle of the night to a new, undisclosed location. Officials refuse to confirm if he's still behind bars. Has he already been released? Reports claim that a high-profile visitor met with Diddy before the transfer. Who was it? A billionaire? A politician? A fellow mogul pulling strings? Meanwhile, Diddy's closest allies have been celebrating behind closed doors. Could they already know something the public doesn't? Then, in a shocking moment, Diddy's Instagram account becomes active for the first time in months. A cryptic post appears, the return begins, sending fans into a frenzy. Shortly after, legal sources drop another bombshell. Diddy has been granted an emergency release, citing unforeseen circumstances. But what were these circumstances? And was this all planned from the beginning?
And then, it happens, Diddy steps out of the shadows, free once again. The world watches as he makes his first public statement. But instead of clearing the air, his words only spark more questions than answers. Did he manipulate the system? Was this a setup? Or is there an even bigger truth lurking behind the scenes?
One thing's for sure, the industry will never be the same. What do you think really happened? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more exclusive updates.